Barney's in Guildford. Hello, Barney.
Hi.
Hi there. You're part of the Gay Football Supporters Network.
I am, yeah.
Welcome to the programme. And Patrick in Surrey. Good morning, Patrick.
Yeah, good morning, Nicky.
Say what you want to say.
Yes, I don't think it is right for us to be ramming down this gay issue on people's throats. I am a black man. If Qatar said they don't want a black man to come and watch the football, I know a lot of black people wouldn't go there. If they don't like gay people going to watch the football in Qatar, they have a right. It's a law in the country. Who says that we have our law in this country is right to say gayism is if you talk against gay people, it's a crime. We are not right either. We should respect the laws of this country. And I hate when gay people, when they want to justify their action or whatever, they use black people as an excuse to say, well, black people were being discriminated against, and now they are discriminating against black people, gay people. I think it's absolutely wrong because they are two different things. If you want to be gay, but the law of the country should be respected. If Qatar doesn't want it, they don't want it. That's what I've got to say.
What do you say, Barney?
You know, it's really interesting that speaker has just come on before me, because you see, for me it's really simple. All forms of discrimination and prejudice are bad. And all the action that's been taken up by Kick It Out and the Players Football Association, the FA are trying to do stuff, is absolutely fine. But what they should do is just hold up a mirror to all the action that they've taken on all other forms of discrimination and do exactly the same around homophobia. For me, it's irrelevant what the discrimination is. You know, when I was playing football, I don't think anyone gave a damn who I was sleeping with. Could I play football? End of story. So the action that needs to be taken, and this is why I would back, I mean, you'd expect me to say it because obviously I'm part of Chris's organisation, but there needs to be clear action. And if we're going to take clear action on racism, and believe me, as somebody from an ethnic community, I don't use black people as an excuse when I'm talking as a gay person, because I've actually fought race discrimination all my life. So all I would say to the PFA, to the FA, and all those organisations is very clear. All the actions that you have taken are taken on all forms of discrimination. You should take exactly the same against homophobia, because it's another form of discrimination.
Nicky, if I go in a gym and I want to go in a changing room and there is a woman there, I wouldn't change. I'll be ashamed to take off my clothes and change. If I know there is a gay in that room, would I want to go and take my clothes in there? Take my clothes off in that gym?
Oh, my God. Are we really having these conversations in 2012?
Well, it may be to you, but that's the reality. Would I want to change if I go into a woman's gym?
Let me tell you something. When I was playing football, I don't think anyone gave a damn when we were in the changing room about who was changing where. Right, I was getting out on that pitch and I was kicking as hard as you and anyone else.
Yeah, but you're not in a pitch is completely different from a changing room. If I'm in a changing room and there is a woman in that changing room, I would not want to take my clothes off in that changing room. The same way, if it's a woman in that, if I'm in a gym and a woman is there, she would not want to take her clothes off. I am a man. I'm an heterosexual. I'm a man. I would not want to be in a changing room with a different sex to what I know I am.
I didn't know that I didn't know that gay men were a different sex.
Well,
is that your point?
You know, well, obviously it is, because my what will arouse me sexually may be different to what will arouse you sexually.
You mean orientation? Yeah.
Yeah, all right, well, as long as we're clear about that. I mean...
hang on, guys. All
right, can I just say...
You can say in a second, and the reason I'm stopping you is it will become plain in a second, Barney. Stay there. We've got Amal on the Nisab Fashanu. Amal Fashanu, good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on a really, really good documentary the other night.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Did you hear that last conversation?
Yes, I did.
What did you make of it?
To be honest with you, there aren't even comments that can be made about that. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. We're in 2012 right now. I don't know if people are living in the same year as I am, to be honest with you.
You say that, Justin was, he was a fantastic footballer, with you say he was no saint, but he had some bravery at the time to actually, be what he was, didn't he? It was extraordinary.
To be honest with you, after having made the documentary, I think it's not even it's classified as something so huge that words can't even describe. I was astonished at the amount of abuse, at the amount of suffering that Justin went through, trying to set an example and trying to be who he really wanted to be, It was really emotional.
I bet you've been asked, you've been doing loads of media outlets, I bet you've been asked this question loads of times, but it's a very important one, and it's the obvious one. How soon will it be before there is somebody who will stand up and say, a high-profile, international, multi-million-pound footballer, playing for one of the big clubs, who says, look, why should this matter? I am what I am. When will that happen? When can it happen?
I honestly believe that it's sooner than we all think, but it's definitely going to be a few years. Definitely a few years. I mean, I don't think that the environment has been conditioned enough for a gay player to come out and feel safe. We can see from the calls I've just heard now that it's not the right place right now. Maybe.
Nicky, I tell you, a lot of people accept that we have gay amongst us in the community, but I think we need a segregation the same way we segregated with women. Women have their own toilets, men have their own toilets, and gay have their own toilets. And so we do.
Bisexuals was four toilets.
Yes. I think that's the way to go about it. But to say, well, we're all in the same toilets and things like that, changing rooms and stuff like that in the football. Football is for men. It's a man's game.
With the cuts and the toilet cleaning facilities, that's going to be quite a... Sorry, you can't believe you're hearing it, Barney. Can you believe you're hearing it, Amal? I mean...
Amal, she's absolutely right, and I haven't seen the documentary yet, but I will see it. But, as she said, it's 2012. And, I mean, the last comment... It just becomes preposterous that we even have these conversations. This is London 2012. It's phenomenal.
Well, what is London?
Yeah.
Can I just say one other thing, just really, really quickly? Yeah. We've got, Amal's right about changing the environment. We've got to change the language. When Simone talks about stereotypes, I don't know what a gay stereotype is, if I'm honest with you. As a gay man...
Yeah. I was trying to get to that earlier on.
When Nigel says that Gareth isn't, like a gay stereotype. Yeah. What does that actually mean? I don't actually know what it means, because I know lots of gay men and women, but I don't know what a stereotype is.
Nigel, is Simone still there? Is Simone...
Hear me?
Yeah, Nigel.
Simone, yeah. What did you mean? What is a gay stereotype? That's Barney's question.
Barney, hi, and
Hello, Simone.
Hi, I was talking specifically in relation to the diversity training that we're doing with younger players. So forgive me if I've not made myself very clear.
Okay.
Just in terms of the barriers that we know exist within the game and the stereotypes that are there across the board, whether that's regarding race, gender, ethnicity, those are the stereotypes that we're trying to break down. Now, we are doing a lot of work here, and I know you're aware, Chris and Barney, of the poster campaign that we produced some time ago that has now been sent out to all 92 football clubs. That is a really strong visual image saying gay, straight, we're all winners. When you're part of a team, you're not on your own, and that's going to be distributed within players' dressing rooms, match day programmes, on websites, and that's a really vital part of challenging the environment.
Amal, is this a final word to you on this, just in this bit? Does this stuff work?
Well, I definitely think that it works. I think raising awareness is always a positive thing, and I think that this is the start of something probably very, very big, maybe.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Good having you on. And thanks, Barney. Thanks all for now. 9:34.